Hello everyone. Great to have you in today's free masterclass where we're going to look at how you can craft and launch your very own 10K offer in the next 72 hours. Wonderful to see you here. If you're here live, let me know. Hello everyone. And if you're watching on replay, please hashtag replay. Let's jump straight into today's session. I'm really excited about some of the secrets and strategies that I'm going to share with you today because we have incredible clients crafting and launching their own 10K offers in a matter of days. Hi Lily, lovely to have you here today. So I want you to take lots of notes, ask lots of questions, and I would really encourage you to stop doing all the things in your business. Stop hoping that people will start buying and instead craft the most irresistible, juicy offer possible. You need to know your audience so intimately, that target audience. And I want you to dial into that audience to such a degree that you know that on Thursday night at 8 p.m, a lot of your audience are going to be on Facebook. So that's the perfect time for you to do a masterclass and share your offer. You also know that 8 o'clock on a Monday morning is not the best time because perhaps you are working with stay-at-home mums. They're busy. 8 o'clock on a Monday morning, they've got so much going on. So it's absolutely imperative that you are crystal clear on your audience and bring that person to life. So every single time you're communicating with them, they feel like you're speaking directly to them. If you're unable to do that, unfortunately, that 10K offer, whether it's $500 or $50K, they're not going to buy. So let's just get so crystal clear on our customer avatar. So when you do share your masterclass, your 27-minute micro webinar, perhaps your 3, 5, 7-day challenge, they feel like you're speaking directly to them, and your coaching or consulting, your course, your mastermind, whatever it is that your offer is going to be a solution to that problem and pain point that they're experiencing. Once you can really dial in your audience, you are in such an advantage. You are at such an advantage when it comes to other competitors and other people in the same niche and space as you, because your number one job is to cut through the noise. We know the internet, social media, it's busy, it's cluttered, there's a lot going on. So you really need to be able to cut through the noise. So I want to just share one example with you. One of our incredible clients, Faith, she's been working with us for the last 3.5 weeks in our one-on-one 6-figure empire consulting. And we are looking at creating for her 80K months with her. It's all about co-creation. She wants to make 80K months. Now, Faith is in public relations. She's been helping small to mid-sized businesses with their PR. Problem being, she was only selling 1 or 2 offers a month, and her offer was $999. So she was only making $1,000 or $2,000 a month, and that's not even pure profit. So we have really changed everything about Faith's offer, and I want you to take this as an example of what you can do for yourself. Now, I've got the notes in front of me. I've literally just had a meeting with her this morning. We changed about 3 weeks ago, we changed her offer, which was, I can help any small or mid-sized business with their PR. The problem with that was, sure, she could help them, but they didn't feel like she was the answer to their solution. She didn't feel that they had an agitation point enough that they actually needed her help. So what we did instead, we dialed in her audience completely. We looked at female entrepreneurs who were about to launch their very first book, become an author in the next 3 months, and also wanted speaking engagements. So people that didn't want to just launch their book to crickets, These are female entrepreneurs who wanted to get on the speaking circuit and to get public acknowledgement and to get maximum exposure for their book. So what we did was we created this irresistible offer with Faith that was all about helping them get 13 publications and or speaking engagements in 30 days. 13 in 30. So she would then reach out to relevant podcasters, websites, blogs. She would connect them with different speaking agents. It was very specific to their needs. We changed the $999 offer to a $10K offer, no payment plans. It was $10K pay in full. And just in the last 3 weeks, or just under the last 3 weeks, Faith has done 5 live webinars, 5 27-minute live micro webinars, and has sold 14 of her 10K offers. 14. She wasn't even making 2K profit over a month ago. The reason it changed is because she was able to speak directly to these women who had a pain point. They've done all this work on the book, and our copywriters really agitated that pain point. Do you want to launch to crickets, or do you want to launch where you've got someone doing an official launch on their podcast, getting people on radio stations, getting her female authors on different speaking circuits, really ensuring that she is the connector. She's getting the maximum exposure for their book. Now, her aim is to sell between 8 and 12 every single month. 8 to 12 every single month, and be the go-to person, the authority in that space. So what will now start happening, and she's already had 2 or 3 people she mentioned to me this morning reaching out to her, she will have bloggers and website people and radio stations and PR connections reaching out to her to find out when the next book is coming out. So she is the connector, and she's created this offer that is so irresistible. 13 features in 30 days, which is amazing. The other thing that she has gone ahead to do is she's hired 2 freelancers, 2 PR freelancers. She literally went on to Fiverr to get them, and they are now working for her and really saving her time so she can keep marketing and she can keep sharing her content, bringing in new clients whilst helping her current clients with these 2 freelancers. And I think the freelancers are working about 15 hours a week each, and that's really covering so much for her. But she's been able to sell 14 10K packages by changing her audience, her message, and adding in that 13 in 30. This is what you need to do. You need to be agitating that pain point to your audience. Like, you've just spent 6, 9, 12 months writing a book. Are you really going to launch it to crickets? And because it's so specific, she's able to use Sales Navigator and LinkedIn and reach out directly to these women and speak to their pain points and their frustrations and their fears. Do they want to have done all this work and then launch to crickets? Good morning, beautiful Leanne. So great to see you. I'm really excited to get some copy back to you in the next few days. And just to let you know, it is on my to-do list to send you that customer avatar workbook today. Leanne is a very talented, should we say psychic? Is that the correct word? And is working with us to create an irresistible offer, which is amazing. So once we've really nailed that audience, the next thing I want you to think about today is what we call the larger market formula. The larger market formula is a marketing tool that's going to enable you to really take your audience on a journey. So obviously people are not going to buy from you. They're not going to go to your website, read a blog and be ready to buy. They're going to do a little digging, a little research. They're going to want to see some social proof, some testimonials. Maybe if you've got a podcast, listen to some of your podcast episodes. Maybe if you've recently launched a new product, they might want to find out a little bit more about that. They might want to jump on a call. Like, there's all these moving pieces. What you need to do is you need to really put a system in place that's automated. So instead of just waking up every day and being like, okay, what am I going to do today to get a new client? Or typing into Google, how can I make $10,000 by the end of the month? You need a proven system, so it is all based on strategy. You can manifest till the cows come home, and I wish you all the very best with that, but you need a strategy and you need to do the work. If you're not prepared to do that, you may as well turn off the masterclass right now and go back to doing what you were doing, because unless you can show up and do the work, and there's so many people on the internet telling you they can help you make $1 million by next weekend, it is bullshit. There is a process to get you to multiple six figures, and what gets you to six figures is so different to what gets you to 7. Suddenly you need different infrastructure, you need teams. What I want for you to generate those 6 figures in the next 6 months is one irresistible offer that is completely automated and scalable, so you are finally off the roller coaster. You're no longer hustling, and you're just working 2, 3, maximum 4 days a week and serving your clients at the highest level possible. That's what I want for you. Instead of having all these different offers and having a 27 and a 97 and maybe a 499 offer, just have one incredible high ticket offer, whether it's 2K, 5K, 10K, whatever you want. You need to be able to then service those clients at the highest level possible. So let's look at automating your system through something called the larger market formula. I work in depth with my one-on-one clients on this, so I'm going to give you an overview today so you've got an understanding, and it's something you could implement for yourself as well. So I want you to think of it like a pyramid, and right at the top we've got 3%. Now 3% are your buyers that we call hyper buyers. You could create a 10K offer today, and if you had a few things in place, one, you were crystal clear on your target audience and it was such a tight niche, exactly like Faith's example. When you articulate your offer to them, those 3% of people are ready to buy. It's almost like they're waiting for you to share an offer. They've got a pain point, they've got a problem, and they are ready to buy. Their credit card is there, and if your offer is helping them solve a pain point and you're able to articulate that to them, and the offer is so irresistible, they will buy immediately. They are our hyper buyers. Now, there's only 3% of those. That's not a huge market share, but once you've got that offer and that audience, you go straight to those people, and that's where you make those initial payments. That's why you can create a 10K offer and, just like Faith, sell 14 in a couple of weeks, or sell your first 10K offer like in the next 2 or 3 days. It happens. It's a rinse and repeat system. Our clients are doing it every single day, but they need to have that offer and audience just beautifully aligned. Now, if we're going to move through the pyramid, the next part is our 17%. So we've got our 3% of hyper buyers. They are hot, hot, hot. They are ready to buy. Then you have got your 17%, and these are in information gathering mode. So these people are very aware that they're experiencing a problem. This could be you right now. I need to generate 6 figures in the next 6 months. I want an automated system, and I really need a big cash injection in the next few days or the next week of 10, 20, 50K, whatever it might be. You're aware that that's a pain point, and you're at that point now where you're researching, should I do another course? Should I do a group coaching package, or should I work one-on-one with Victoria and get the highest level of support? Get access to her team. The copywriters are going to write that offer. They're going to help me with my audience, and I'm going to be able to sell high ticket very, very quickly. So I want you to think about that. That's where they are. They are where you probably are now, in that information gathering mode. What's my next step? Do I really want to do another group program? Do I really want to do another course that maybe I just don't finish? Like, that's where they're at. They have a problem and they are researching. They might be reading books, articles. They might be on LinkedIn searching for the solution. They're doing their own research. that is a 17% market share inside the larger market formula, and that's a big chunk of people that you need to be marketing to. So your 3% of hyper buyers, they're ready to buy. Put that offer out, boom, they're buying. But then you've got this other big chunk that's 17% that a lot of people are not marketing to, that are researching. So I'd really love you to use something like our Netflix inspired strategy. If you haven't watched that masterclass, write Netflix in the comments below, and someone from our team will send that link to you. So this 17%, they need to find out more about you. So why not put this Netflix strategy in place where you create small pockets of information, small masterclasses that are leading them through those touch points. So they know who you are, they know a little bit about your offer, but they're just not quite there yet. They're sitting on the fence, they're not sure. And 17%, that is a huge amount of people that are so close to buying. And if your offer is so on point and you're articulating and really communicating to them how you can help them, they will buy. But they need those extra touch points. So if you can put a 27-minute masterclass together, a micro webinar masterclass, whatever you'd like to call it, and then have a crystal clear call to action at the end of that, whether they send you a private message, whether you jump on Calendly, or you can book me and you solve that pain point in that conversation, or you don't solve it, you share with them the process, your methodology, your formula, your strategy, how you're going to help them solve that pain point. And you can either do those calls yourself, or many of our clients inside Six Figure Empire that are working one-on-one with me are working with setters and closers. So they're actually having commission-based only people doing the sales process for them. That is an incredible way for you to scale very, very quickly. So have a think about that as well. So you need that offer to be on fire, and it needs to be a way, and it needs to be communicated in a way that they can see and imagine what it's going to be like. And I say this to my clients every day. I want you just to imagine for a moment how it's going to feel, like literally in 2 days' time, to have sold your first 10K offer. Can you imagine how that's going to feel? Now, obviously people come to us in different stages. We've had a number of clients sign up over the weekend and they're just not even ready to start work on their offer yet. They can't start until next month or April, and that's okay. They just want to take advantage of the price point before it goes back to its full price. So you will get clients like that as well. This 17%, they are gathering, they are finding out information in that research mode. So if you can create something like our Netflix inspired strategy, it is going to help you book clients from that percentage. The next one is our 20% inside the larger market formula, and they are problem aware, but they're just not doing anything about it yet. So your secret sauce here is to agitate the pain point, like throw salt in the wound, ask them those questions. Do you want to be in this place that you're in right now in 21 days time, in 3 months time, in 6, 12, 18 months time, whatever it is that your offer is providing in terms of a timeline. So they are not doing anything about it yet. They're not in that research mode yet. But if you can paint a picture, and this is why working with a copywriting team completely is the biggest game changer. Working with a copywriter, they're going to move these people through automated systems in different ways. So the people that are 3% hyper buyers, they're ready to buy. They need the payment. They need to, where's that Stripe link? How can I pay? How can I give you my credit card today? The people in 17%, they are in that information gathering mode. We want to do the Netflix inspired strategy with them. The 20% of problem aware, just not doing anything about it yet, they need lots of touch points, and we need to be agitating that pain point. We need to be really saying to them, is this where you want to be? And then we want to flip it over and show them what life or business is going to be like once this pain point is solved. It's just not annoying them enough yet. So your job through your copy and your messaging is to agitate that pain point and to paint a picture, a vivid picture of what it will be like for them not having that pain point or problem anymore. So we need 3 different strategies that are completely automated for each of those. And then we've got this massive chunk of people, the rest of the pyramid, that are not problem aware at all. They are not even thinking that their business needs to inject more money in it. They're not even thinking that now's the time to start building a better relationship with their partner, their children. They're not even thinking that they need to inject more hours into their working week and be more productive. They're not thinking they need to lose weight. They're not thinking they need to plan their dream wedding. None of that is in their sphere as yet. So what we want to do is we want to pull them into your vortex. We want to pull them into your community, into your world. And the best way to do that is through really amazing curated content that's just showing them that this is the journey that they're possibly about to embark on. And once they are aware of that pain point, then we want to push them into that 20% of problem aware and really agitate that pain point. We really want to highlight what it is that they're struggling with and how your offer is the solution. People need to buy an end result. They need you to take them on a transformational journey where at the end of it, there is some kind of transformation that's occurred for them. They don't want to buy one strategy session with you, one call. They don't want to buy one chapter in your book or one module in your course. They need something that is transformational. Your core message needs to articulate and communicate that to your audience in a way that they feel ready to take action. So all of your core messaging needs to be about taking them to the next step. So the 3%, it's buy now. Here is my Stripe link. You don't need a funnel, no fancy funnels. You don't need landing pages, fancy websites. You need your audience. You need your irresistible, crazy, irresistible 10K or high ticket offer. And then you need a payment method, and it can be as simple as a Stripe payment that they just need to put in their credit card and pay. We've got clients that offer Stripe and PayPal. We've got clients that use third-party financing companies. So if the offer's 10K and their audience doesn't have 10K up front, they work with the financing company. You get the full 10K paid in full, and then they work with the financing company to pay that. So that's an amazing option if you don't have an audience that has that 5, 10, 15, 25K ready to spend up front. That coaching financing is a really great way to implement more sales for you. I think we've probably got about 25 or 30 clients at the moment that are using coaching financing within their offer. So that's something else for you to think about as a, handling an objection. So there's a lot of information for you to digest today, but I really want you to focus on that larger market formula in terms of connecting with your audience, because they're at different levels. You've got those 3% that just want the payment. I'm ready to pay, let's go. They literally watch a class like this and they send you a private message, usually before the class is even over, saying, I'm ready to buy, can you send me the payment link now? I'm ready to take action now. Then you've got people in that information gathering mode. Let's get them into a Netflix inspired strategy where they're consuming content that you've created, curated content that's going to help move them from curious all the way through to committed. And the action needs to be send me a private message, and either you or your setter and closer jump on there and start front loading and really finding out their struggles, their fears, their frustrations, and then let them know this is the solution. I've got it. You just need to take action. I've got the solution. You need to take action to make it happen. And then you've got people that are problem aware, but they're not doing anything about it. And that's where your agitation marketing strategy needs to come in. Do you want your life? Do you want your business to look like this and then the time frame, whether it's a month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, however that looks. And then you've got the not problem aware, and they need to be really introduced into your vortex, into your community. So that's where really valuable lead magnets come into play, because they're not looking for you. I actually had this beautiful lady, Melly, message me over the weekend, and she said, I just watched one of your live masterclasses. I was just scrolling on Facebook, and I've literally just joined. I just joined straight away. Like she said, I wasn't even 10 minutes into the call. You're speaking to all of my pain points. I'm so sick of not taking action. And she literally said, and I get this all the time, she's like, I'm a freebie junkie. I watch every free masterclass. I'm always downloading stuff. And she says, but I just need to invest in myself. Like I literally need to invest in myself and make this happen. She's like, I need to generate multiple six figures in the next 6 months. Or she's like, I'm at the point I'm going to give up. From one class, she felt that connection, that attraction, that like-to-like attraction. People buy from people. So you need to have so much more than just that know, like, and trust. And those people that are not problem aware, we need to bring them into your community, into your vortex, into your world by providing curated content consistently. Consistency is going to be one of the biggest elements in the success of you generating six figures in 6 months. If you're not prepared to put in the work, this is not going to happen for you. If you're going to continue to do free masterclass after free masterclass and not take action for yourself, this is not going to work for you. You need a proven strategy that can be automated, enabling you to stop hustling, get off that roller coaster, work 2, 3, maximum 4 days a week, have the most irresistible high ticket offer. High ticket for you could be $2,000. High ticket for you could be $50,000. It will depend on the results and the transformation you're providing for your audience, and we'll work one-on-one with you on that. So if you're ready to really step up, if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to do this 10K offer, 2K offer, 25K offer, however that aligns with you, I'd really love you to send me a private message today. Let's have a chat, see if it's a good fit. We currently have our 50K bonus bundle available. I'm going to put that in the comments below so you can see the insane value in there. And it basically encompasses 12 months of one-on-one coaching, you and I together, access to our team, including our world-class copywriters. And we get you to from where you are now to where you need to be financially through a high ticket offer and the most dialed in target audience possible. So every single time you share your message, they feel like you're speaking directly to them, that you've joined the conversation they're having in their mind and they feel that connection. Send me a private message. It is the most incredible opportunity that we've ever shared. It's currently only $1,997 US. You did hear that right, only $1,997. No payment plans, one-time payment only, and you'll get the 12-month one-on-one, high-level, deep support, coaching and mentoring, and the 50K bonus bundle, which is just insane. So if you're ready to invest in yourself, take action, come and work with me, and let's do this together. It's all about co-creation. Otherwise, I wish you so much success. Go and implement the larger market formula in your business. If you've got any questions at all, please reach out to me. But if you are a hell yeah, 1,000%, this is happening in my life, I'm doing the work, whether you want to start today, next week, next month, lock in that price point today. I'm sending each and every one of you so much love. Thank you for your time today. Again, if you're watching on replay, #replay, and I will answer each and every question. Thanks everyone, and bye for now.